So I ghosted my boyfriend on New Year's Eve, and I have not spoken to him since. Before I get into this, I just want to say that me and my boyfriend, we have been together for a year. Well, almost a year, 11 months. A year on February 2nd, we will have been together. Okay? My boyfriend is also 34, grown man. He also is a homeowner, has a pretty good job, and also has a business that he's starting. So let's start there, right? So recently, I obviously, like you all have known, I've become unemployed, and I have not been able to find a job. I have put in like 30 applications today. I've got nothing, like barely even an interview. I've gone on 2 interviews. So I've been literally struggling, and I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Anyways, okay, I'm gonna keep it together for this. I'm not gonna get stressed out. I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. It's something so crazy about having hundreds of thousands of dollars one day and then the next day having nothing. But that's what's going on right now. And so I am vulnerable with my man, and I go, hey, I'm gonna need to like stay with you for a little while I get myself together. Like I don't have anything on their end. And so I'm gonna need to move with you while I get myself together. Mind you, I said he has his own house, his own 3-bedroom apartment in a nice neighborhood. He also has a best friend. His best friend lives with him, mind you, and has been living with him for however many years that he's like lived there, almost the whole time he's lived there. And so I'm like, if his best friend can live with him, why not his girlfriend, you know? So I'm like, hey, I need a place to stay. Which honestly, in hindsight, I shouldn't even have to ask for that. He knew I was struggling. He should have said, hey, let me take something off of your plate. Like, come stay with me so that you can breathe and get this. If he really cared about me, he would have said that, but he didn't. He sat there and he watched me struggle and then watched me get to the point where I was like, hey, I just need a break. Like, I'm literally so depressed. I'm losing my mind. I can't find anything. Can you please help me? And he said, no. He said, no. He said, no, you cannot live with me. Mind you, living with him is free. Doesn't cost him anything. He said, no. I can't live with him. At first, he goes, oh, I like that we have our own places to retreat to when we get into our arguments. Okay. And wrong answer. Number one, when we get into arguments, we never leave. Like, we stay in the same room and we continue to talk it out until we work it through, which I think is a really good habit that we have and a really good green flag that we have in our relationship. Yes.
But the very first sentence you said was, and I quote, "So I ghosted my boyfriend."
Give me, because I've already got some thoughts. We're gonna continue to watch it. First of all, he's still mad. He just tired of arguing.
Oh no, he gave up.
That was the first.
Yeah, that's the fact. Yeah, he gave up.
If he sat there and if he literally told you, yeah, I enjoy our own space after our arguments, that means the argument was not resolved when y'all was in the same room. He just ain't feel like arguing. He just let you be right, and he knew, you know what, I'm in my crib tomorrow. Secondly, the nigga gay, at least bisexual.
Wait, what?
That's the second one I got.
Why he gotta be gay?
What the hell?
I think the nigga gay a little bit.
Why he gotta be gay?
Roommate that's been living there for years at this point.
Oh,
yeah, buddy.
That nigga Reggie be paying, and she tried to slip that one in. Living with him is free, and that's why you're not staying here. And it's not free.
And she's wrong on that too. Living
Reggie
with him is not free.
Reggie pays 60%. No, that's why she didn't say that. That's why Reggie stayed there, because he pays 60%.
And because they're gay. But also, her moving in is not free. The price in grocery goes up. You're using more fucking electricity. You're using more power. You gonna start bringing your shit into the house. You gonna start breaking shit. Women break shit.
You're using my eggs.
Yeah, it really is. It's somebody said in the chat. It really is Reggie apartment. So
facts.
We doing all that.
Reggie name on it.
He stayed with Reggie, not the other way around. Come on now.
Real life. He asked Reggie, and Reggie said no. That's really
I ain't gonna lie. He don't even got a job. Reggie doing.
That nigga just live with Reggie. You thought
he just live with
everything was free.
He might be gay because he don't pay no bills.
He don't pay no bills.
Hey man,
that nigga said, excuse me, Reggie. Can Stacy move in? Hell no. Nah. Hey, Reggie said no.
Reggie said nah. Well, don't tell her that, dickhead. All right, I can send it. Don't worry.
Okay. Let's continue, because I ain't gonna lie. Reggie's strict, and he should be, because also I have other women. That's really what we need to talk about.
We get into arguments, so does everyone. Yes, do I lose my cool?
No, we don't.
I'm a woman, but I rein it back in and we figure it out, and nobody goes home. So that's a weird thing to say. We've never even done that. Second of all, that's like a problem to me, not a solution. When we get into arguments, we should not be leaving, because what happens when we get married? There's no way to go. We both live in the same house.
That's your
so
problem.
maybe that's not a good habit to start. Being that we have not started yet, maybe let's not start that now. On our very first date, I told him that I wanted to be engaged within a year. I said after a year,
Within a year? What kind of trap
Yeah,
is
bitch,
this?
you're the red
Hold on.
flag.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You're the red flag.
No.
We didn't hear this right. That's the problem.
let's not start that now. On our very first
ghosted
date,
me
I
and then
told him that
told
I
me we're
wanted to be
married in a
engaged
year?
within a year. I said
On a very first date.
How old is she?
2 days.
It don't matter. To
34.
be honest.
after a year,
No.
I want to be engaged. He said that's plenty of enough time for someone to know whether or not they want to get married or not.
That's your answer.
In a
We
year?
ain't getting
Wait,
no
but that's your
younger.
wait. That's your. You could know. You could know if you want to engage. I agree. So far, I'm with him. You could know. Hey, I could see myself being engaged with this woman in a year, 100%. If you there for a year, and you're not engaged or there's not no talks,
You got your answer.
you got your answer.
Let's get married.
It's the shortest 7-minute video we ever seen.
The most I give her is that you could glance at a motherfucker. I don't know if this is related on the women's side, but at least on my side, the guy side, if you will. I could look at a girl and be like, okay, yeah, that, hell no, but I fuck with her. That one, okay, that's like wife material type shit. You could deduce that in 20 minutes.
Where the
Damn
women
near.
at in the chat? 'Cause
But you talking about marriage, goofy.
We have talked about it, I shit you not, probably 10 times throughout this year. And never once did he say, I don't think this is going well enough for that to be a realistic goal anymore. Never once did
He
he
didn't
say,
say
hey,
it
like, let's pump
was.
the brakes. I don't think that we're doing that well for it to get to that. So I'm thinking we're doing well. We're on schedule. After a year or a year and a half, we'll probably get engaged. Then he goes, I don't think I want to live with someone again until I'm married to them, which is some new boundary that he literally just made up because he's never said that the whole time we've been together. And I go, maybe it's not a good idea that you live with someone after you already got married to
Y'all
them.
don't
Because
like
what
each
if
other.
you guys are not compatible to live together and you don't know that until after you're already married? Then what? That's really dumb, actually. And so I'm like,
only
okay,
saying that because you don't
that's
got a place to
completely
stay.
new thing, but granted, it's been a year. We set our goal for a year. Are we going to get married? And he goes, no, that was your goal. Since when was this my goal? It was my goal. I thought we were in agreement because you never said that we weren't in agreement. Clearly, I made all this up in my head, and this was never a goal. I just thought it was a goal because I continuously talked about it, and he never said that it was unrealistic. As a matter of fact, he said the quite opposite, that it was a realistic goal to have, and never once as we neared to the end of the
Wait a minute.
Stop.
Okay.
He said, oh, okay. That's all he said.
Yeah, he said, okay, you ran with it. He's manipulating. Both of you are toxic. Personal foul. Sorry for any previous statements, shawty. Unnecessary toxicity. 50-yard penalty. Both of you split.
Wait, what's
Automatic
wrong
restart.
with? All he said was that's a goal.
Nah, he said type shit, and
Yeah.
she like 100% ran with it. You ain't
Yeah, you said you agreed with me, like incongruence. Like you said the exact same thing I did. I said type shit.
I said type shit.
Yeah, I just said that. Hey, look,
I
that's
said
a goal. This is a shirt.
Fact.
Okay.
This is a shirt. That's a do rag.
That's
Like,
it. Oh, okay.
what are we saying? Yeah. Okay.
Let's revisit.
hey, I don't think we're close to being married. So imagine my surprise when he says, I don't think we're close to being married. We still have things to figure out. Because a couple of nights ago, I got super irritated at him.
You don't have a fucking job. Yes, I'm so. Oh, all right. I'm not gonna keep pausing. We do have things to figure out. You don't have
Crash
a job. If he now, and this is what I would want to ask her. If he didn't have a job, would she think that they were close to being married? If he didn't have a job, couldn't find a job, and was struggling to find a job, would she think that he's close to being married?
Wouldn't be
You
with
stay
her.
at Reggie's house.
See, ooh.
And yelled at him and told him to leave my house. And apparently that's enough of a reason for him to be like, whoa, I don't want to marry her. All right.
Wait, what did she just say?
What? Yeah,
and so marry her.
I'm sorry.
My house.
2 seconds.
I was super irritated at him.
Rewind
and
this some more.
We still have things to figure out because a couple of nights ago I got super irritated at him and yelled at him and told him to leave my house. And apparently that's enough of a reason for him to be like, whoa, I don't want to marry her. All right. So yeah.
That's
and
fair.
so I said, hey,
I'm
I'm actually scared that I'm going to be homeless because these. I said I'm actually.
Oh,
thinking of being homeless because I
wow.
don't have a job, and these bills keep coming, and I can't do it no more. I'm tapped out of resources, and I think I might end up.
We know.
When you live with you, I'm going to end up in my car, living in my car, something like being actually homeless. And he goes, well, plenty of millionaires have lived in their car before.
Sometimes you gotta grind. Sometimes you gotta grind. Sometimes you gotta grind.
You better than Bill
I'm
Gates.
not gonna lie.
What the fuck?
I
So
know
basically,
RGC
I'm gonna
moved
help
house to
you.
house.
But basically, he told me that you never really do have anybody to depend on, and you come alone in this world, and you are your own person, and you should be your number one priority.
She putting
because
sauce on it,
nobody
though. I
else
ain't
is going to
gonna
be
lie.
dependable, which I translated to, he is not someone I can depend on. Why would I ever marry someone that I can't depend on? I'm a dependable person. I've had friends that I've let stay with me, that I've given a place to stay for free, that I've been able to like say, hey, you can lean on me. Like, don't worry about nothing. Take a break.
They
I
lean
got
too
you.
hard.
So I can be dependable to my friends. You can be dependable to your girlfriend. It's not a crazy concept. Yeah, we do come in this world alone, but relationships are the whole reason of everything. You should be able to depend on the people around you, on your community. They should be people that you can say, hey, you do owe a responsibility to the people you love and the people you care about. And apparently he doesn't think that way, and I don't think I can be in a relationship with someone who doesn't think that way.
Okay.
Oh my God.
There's a part two.
You should a lawsuit, Shawty.
I'm not gonna lie, Reggie. I'm sorry for calling you gay, gang. This bitch is a headache.
Nah, Reggie's
You
the
kick
one
me
with
out.
the house.
You kick me out your fucking apartment, bitch. Don't ask me to move in when shit get tough. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe other niggas got a different standard. That's some shit I don't play that shit. You pulled a get out my shit card? Oh yeah, bet. This your shit. You got it.
Yeah,
Wait, she said that, right? That's what she
yeah,
said?
she told him to get
She
out.
kicked him out.
I-
Why she acting
I
like it's
tell you-
crazy? What the fuck?
I'm about to say, yeah, I'll tell anybody I'm with. One thing I don't play, we can try to talk through tribal problems, all that shit. You hit me with the get out, I promise you I'm gonna get out. Cause I don't want you to think anything else, and you don't gotta call nobody. But I best believe that is a fucking band-aid. That's a wound that's not healing. I don't like that shit.
yeah,
The
yeah.
get
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 shit
out
is
my
crazy.
house.
Yeah.
I'm literally
Yeah.
pulling up the fucking I'm pulling up the email and showing her the fucking lease. What you mean your house?
Well,
Well,
actually,
this so's personalized. This one I ain't gonna lie.
nah,
I
yeah,
wish
no.
Bree would.
I'm
that's-
not.
yeah,
I'm not
that's-
saying
that's-
Reggie's best friend, whoever buddy name is a good dude either. I don't think he did the most wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you, but yeah, y'all, you damn near trying to make a tax return for this nigga to be with you, bro. That's how you know put the fires in the bag. Y'all
Jackson said, "Not gonna lie, I don't even think she's his girlfriend." Now, I'll say this. I'll say this. I think a year is too soon for a lot of the other stuff. So for me personally, if I was presented with this same exact situation, sure. But you're a roommate, and you know what? Actually, I'd probably say no too. We're working on something, and I don't want to cloud what's going on with roommatism. I know there was some other spice on their specific scenario, but I wouldn't be agreeing to this. But let's even say that I did. I would look at you as a roommate first, who I guess I'm getting pussy from. Yeah, that would just change the dynamic of the relationship. I'd probably have to say, no, I couldn't do this. I could not do this.
She's moving too fast. I ain't gonna lie.
These souls, man, I need your help.
What's going on?
Look, man, it's the holiday season. I'm running low on funds. I can edit a video. I can write out some analytics. Like, what can I do for you, man? What can I do?
But luckily with our sponsors at PrizePicks, you can actually win a lot of money on their app. This is our favorite way to play daily fantasy sports.
These souls, how's that going to help me now?
With quick withdrawals, easy gameplay, and an enormous selection of players and statistics to choose from, PrizePicks definitely has your daily fantasy sports needs covered. It's pretty easy to make lineups on PrizePicks. They have a bunch of different sports you can choose from. And then within those sports, they have a bunch of different categories. You can go to points, rebounds, assists. And if you really know what you're doing, all you gotta do is click more or less on your favorite player, and you can win a bunch of money on PrizePicks. All you gotta do is select more, select less, just make sure they're not on the same team, put in the amount you're comfortable with, and press submit lineup to submit a lineup.
Oh, snap. I'm going to be good this holiday season, and it's all thanks to PrizePicks. Shouts out to PrizePicks, man.
There's just a lot going on, but I mean that's none of our business, I suppose. You know, typical quote parasocial.
Well, hold on now.
gap,
Part two
whatever.
is a
I'm
part
about
of
to
our
say,
business.
she out here making
Part
8-part
two.
series, nigga. I think it is our business. Once you bring it to the internet in depth, nigga, it is the internet's business.
Okay, part 2 is 8 minutes. We need to just get through this real quick, because I got to know what happens.
Now, I have come to clear my name because it's getting crazy in the comments. I just want to answer some questions and clarify some things about the situation of, if you didn't watch the last video, basically my boyfriend said I should live in, it's okay that I'd be homeless and live in my car, and he wasn't going to help me. I think this whole situation, I've just finished crying. This whole year has just been horrible for me, but y'all don't care. Let's get straight to
It's
it.
2025.
So the roommate situation, when he moved in that house, people were asking me, how do I know it's his house? I know it's his house because when I first even went to this house, he had like frames on the wall, like pictures of himself that he had blown up and put on the wall in the living room. Also, he has like pictures of when he bought the house, like holding a little, sold sign. When I asked him about why he had his best friend living with him, he told me that a little while after he had moved in, he had started to get, it was quiet. He didn't say he was lonely. He said that it was quiet. The house was too quiet. I don't know if he asked the best friend or the best friend asked him, but the best friend was there. Is he paying bills? People are asking me, is the best friend paying rent? I don't know, y'all. I know for sure that he's not paying utilities. I don't know if he's paying rent or not. He's also not the only person that lives in the house, okay? He has this Asian guy that is living with him in the third bedroom, because there's 3 bedrooms. When I first asked him, how does he know this Asian guy?
I ain't gonna lie, he hates your guts.
I'm about to say, damn, this thing
Just
got
say guy.
He don't want you to move in, bitch. He don't like.
He's gay, by the way. I am with Dama on that one.
Hey,
Though.
he gotta be gay at this point.
Why is he gay? He just hates her. I ain't go. If it was a,
Hey, 2 things can be true. He
Yeah.
gay and hates her.
let me say this. And I need to ask James. I'm calling him James now. I'm gonna ask James if Lori Harvey says she want to move in. Oh shit, them niggas
Reggie,
gotta go.
come on, bro.
Yeah, Reggie, you guys to go.
Reggie, man, you can't.
Unless
you
he's
can't
gay.
Reggie, you can't come in
Nah,
around 1 a.m. We
Gay, straight, or different? Lori got
niggas
it.
living. Hey, it got quiet, so I let 2 niggas move in. Oh hell,
Yes, yeah. And the Asian nigga is the drug dealer, and Reggie paying all the bills. She all of a sudden that's the detail she don't know. I don't know if he's paying bills. Oh, but you know everything else.
Do the whole
One
man.
of his friends, I think in DC or New York, something like that, had a friend who was moving to Charlotte for a job and needed a place to stay. That's what his original story was. When I asked him again, like when we were talking about the roommate situation and me feeling like, I don't think you should have roommates, you have a good job. He was saying like,
See, I don't think you should have roommates. You have a good job, bitch. All this again. This is in the first year. You're making comments like that. I'm trying to save money. Why are you worried about that? Also, I could be helping my niggas out. That could be my brother. I don't. She's a headache. Yeah.
Hey, Painter hit the. Hey, Painter, I heard it too. Charlotte. Oh yeah, I know that nigga gay. I'm not gonna lie.
Why
I
you gotta be
now.
gay?
That solidified it.
All right, I'm trolling.
Why can't he? At this point, that's my question. Why can't he be gay?
Y'all hear me?
But why does he have to be?
He don't have to be. We just think he is.
34-year-old male living in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he got lonely in a house by himself, so he let 2 niggas move in.
And you don't think now look again. It's convenient what she knows and doesn't know, and that's always the problem with the storyteller.
True.
Oh, his blood type is O negative, and you know his mother's name is Dolores, but I don't know what he said about why they live there. I maybe something about being lonely. Okay, convenient, but let's keep going because now she in his pockets talking about some. Oh, you shouldn't have to have a roommate.
oh, me and the Indian, we're good friends. We're really good friends.
Now he Indian.
We're really good friends. I don't know when they became really good friends because at
Damn.
first he said that it was a friend of a friend. I don't know if he's a liar or I technically it's possible that he started off as a friend of a friend and became really good friends with him. But now he's telling me, oh, that's his really good friend. So here's when I realized that is the Indian man paying rent? I don't know, y'all. And these are probably questions I should have asked, but I didn't want to get too deep into his business. He's also super mysterious. Like he answers questions in a way that makes me think that he don't want to answer them.
Why are you gonna marry this
Here's
person?
when I realized that maybe
That's how I know he just said type shit.
I was on Facebook scrolling. I found this like roommate group on Facebook of people posting like I'm renting this room and people who are looking to move into people's houses. I find this group. I already think y'all already knows what happened. I find this group. I'm scrolling in the group looking at all the possibilities of people renting their rooms in Charlotte because maybe I might be homeless, maybe I might need to rent a room. So I come across a house and I'm like, hold on. I know this house. I've seen this house before. This is his house. I click the profile. This is his name. So he's renting a room in his house for $1,000.
Damn.
Utilities included. So I
Hold
don't
up.
know if it's his best
See?
friend that's moving out or the Asian guy. I assume it's the Asian guy. His best friend is 40, mind you. And he's been living there for a while. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. But I'm assuming that the Asian
Where
guy.
you going?
He never told me that the Asian guy was moving out. He never discussed this with me. I mean, it's not my house, but we had conversations about like if we're gonna get married. We can't get married if there's people living here.
2 niggas
and he
paying
decided to
$1,000?
omit that information. Why he decided not to tell me that the Asian guy was moving, I'm sure he had his reasons, but he never told me that. It was a big shock and surprise. When I texted him about it, he said, "Oh," I said, "Is this your house?" He said, "Oh, LOL, yeah, that's my house." Whatever that means.
2 niggas paying $1,000 for a room? Niggas are
Hey
money
man,
people.
Charlotte getting expensive, nigga. That's how I know that nigga.
Either that or who's paying that? Actually, who is paying that? That's crazy.
You'd be
Actually,
surprised how many niggas.
I did something
paying
similar when I was in college. So
I'm about to say you'd be surprised how many niggas is paying that out
$1,000
there.
a month for a room.
Bruh, I'm telling you, it gets expensive.
we was paying
out there.
$750 a month.
But
3-bedroom house by the
Yeah.
beach.
right now, man.
she mad that her broke jobless ass is mad that he's renting a room for $1,000 and then offer it to her. Bitch, you can't afford to live there. That's why he didn't offer you. He's looking for obviously people who can afford to live there.
That nigga's getting mad money. He about to put. I know that house ain't $3,000 a month. He
It can be.
Depending on where he stays,
Yeah.
No, and that mean he got it. I'm saying that means he has a pretty big house, but the average,
or he just stays like downtown. Yeah.
and I wouldn't again, 3 band. That nigga's a money getting nigga. I'm not mad at him. I can't get mad at him so far. He's talking about Omar live in New Jersey. Brother,
What they gotta do with
shut up. I understand how much prices. I get that. Stop. Jesus.
Okay, so the other thing I
We
want to
almost
speak on, because there's so much to say, and it's not even going to fit in this video either.
Pause.
So he's African.
7 minutes.
I asked what ethnicity he was. He's African. He is currently in Africa. He left the day before Thanksgiving.
This nigga is a bad getter. He hate this bitch. He hate her. I ain't gonna
Look
lie.
at her face. Look at her face.
He one of them ones.
Hold on. That whole first video, this bitch neglects to add the fact that this nigga has been in Africa since Thanksgiving, and she's talking about it's January 1st, and I've ghosted my boyfriend since the new year. Bitch,
He's probably been ghosting you the whole time.
He's been ghosting you since Thanksgiving, bitch.
He open you sleep. Like, that's literally how this works.
You not ghosting him, bitch. He sleep.
Oh
It's
my
late.
god.
He's not even ignoring you. He's just genuinely sleep. Like,
Also-
he's genuinely sleep.
Hey,
That nigga
Junior.
text you every time when you sleep, bitch. He's not ignoring you.
Junior said this in the chat. He also has a family in Africa. Let's be honest.
Facts.
Like that nigga has a wife and kids. Matt, probably multiple wives and multiple kids. Man, this isn't a real relationship. Actually, whoever said that in the beginning, this actually isn't a real relationship at all.
She was
She is
getting
a
tricked
side
on.
bitch.
That's what it sounded like.
Oh my
She's
god.
a side chick that didn't know her role. She just got gamed. I ain't gonna lie. Now I will say he didn't keep it P. That nigga was just lying to her. Not even lying. He just let her think whatever she wanted to think. Whole time.
That's keeping it P.
Mom.
All right? He said he didn't keep it P and then describe P. Me.
Dama went to mad dinners, chatting up a storm every time she says something. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Type shit.
And he
Type
just-
shit.
He
That
paid
nigga
for
That
the
is a
food.
goal. That is a
That
goal.
nigga pulled the
Okay.
South Park. He just started repeating the last thing she said. And I just told Stacy that, you know what? That's my pencil. You told Stacy that was your pencil.
That's crazy. He loved that bar. Damn, that's crazy.
He paid for the food. He paid for the food, fucked, and then went home.
You
Like,
start arguing.
Hey, what
he's
Dame
like,
say?
You know what? You got it. And then went home the next day.
okay, this is the last for.
This is not the first time he's gone to Africa. When I said he has an okay job, I meant he has a good job. He makes 6 figures at his job. He's highly educated. He also has a business that he's starting on the side. He's doing, I don't want to tell you too much information because I don't want you to know who he is because I don't know. And he's doing real estate. He's starting a real estate company in Ghana. He's there right now checking
In
the house that he's
Ghana?
building
Oh,
to sell. He's building a house there to sell. He's gone to Ghana before. In like June to August, he went to Ghana. He said he was going to stay for a month. He stayed for 2.5 months.
It's
It
Howard.
created
No.
a significant strain in our relationship, but he came back. Everything's fine.
2.5
He
months.
decided to tell
Y'all
me that
ain't
he's going to go
dating.
to Ghana throughout the holiday season. I said, I don't think that's a good idea. This is our first holidays together. I think we should be together for our very first holidays. He tells me, no, I have to go. I have to go. I need to oversee some things that are going on with the project. It's way past due. The house has been supposed to be built.
I hate to keep pausing. I swear to God, they've been together for about a year.
11 months. They've been together 11 months. And
And
he is
4 of them, he's been gone.
He's been
She wants to move way too fast. Oh my God, bro. God
left
damn.
all this information out the first video. By the
Chad,
way.
I'm gonna be arguing with my woman tonight over this.
I need to be there. I'm thinking,
Is she on
what
her
kind
side?
of things are they going to be doing over the
I don't
holiday
know.
season? Like,
She-
it's
we don't-
Christmas.
she hasn't seen
What are they going to be doing? Like, what tools are you going to get in? People are going to be on break. But he said that he needed to be there to oversee some things. He did not take no for an answer. And then when I pushed him about it, he said, well, you get to see your family all the time. I want to go see my family. now it becomes less of I'm going to check on the house and more of I want to see my family for Christmas. What he's really doing there, I don't know. Do I think that maybe
It's
he has
dirty
a
December, bitch. You don't know about that?
I don't know, man. I don't know the damn thing. I'm focused on the bills, okay? I need somebody to pay these bills. I'm not concerned about if he has.
You got money.
He said he would be back for New Year's. Clearly he's a liar, so he's not here. He's still not here. And I think that space though was what I needed to give me distance to be able to look at the relationship.
All right.
Because I feel like
Bitch,
now
you
I
seen
have
the
to, 'cause people
TikToks.
keep
That's why he
asking
ain't
me,
back.
like, is this a skit? Did you make this up? No, I feel like I have to show proof. The conversation that I posted in the original story time was mostly done over the phone. But let me show you the text message that he sent me when the first message I sent him saying, can we move in together? So
Unless you don't want me
She be
there
typing
still,
paragraphs.
I respect your boundaries and your privacy and personal space. I can always just figure it out. I'm resourceful. I doubt that's a good idea right now. We all have our personal space to go to when there are issues. I prefer it that way for now. Paragraphs to sentences. Okay, cool. I respect your decision. I also think we should start seeing other people. I was very upfront about my boundary of my time being wasted and started to get the idea that you're not really taking life serious. A year in and you still need personal space is concerning. It's okay to admit that you just don't like me that much. We can still date, but I'm getting older.
You want to date other people, but we can still. Okay.
Yes, it was a self-appointed deadline you set arbitrarily. Nothing wrong with setting a deadline, but own it as a deadline you set for yourself. Damn, he's been
Type shit.
We talked about you agreed it was reasonable. So please stop acting like I just made all these decisions within the last couple of weeks. You are not surprised. You are stalling. Yes, I agreed you would know my decision by then. Oh, shit. And no, I don't think setting a 1-year deadline to marry someone is reasonable. I actually think it's very stupid. It's actually very different when an established woman has a 1-year deadline because she is not getting through a lot of change and she is established. So not a lot to figure out. Every relationship progresses at a different pace.
Oh, so bitch, you ain't had a job for a minute.
Damn, you ain't had a job for a year.
I don't know. He's cooking. Yeah, Miss.
Wait a minute, bitch. It's different if a bitch with a job wants to get married in a year.
Yeah, pretty much.
With a job to get it done.
Pretty much, because then she's talking about spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. She spent hundreds of thousands. She spent her hundreds of thousands of dollars. That doesn't just happen of 2 to 3 months of not having a job. And y'all are absolutely right. It is very convenient that she did not say how long she was without a job. Because when I need someone to get a job done, I find someone with a job to do the job.
Yeah, that's crazy. And all she did was just expose herself for being jobless and definitely being taken care of by this nigga. This nigga was your daddy, your sugar daddy, if anything. And he was not trying to marry you. That line, an established woman with a deadline, is definitely different.
Yeah, that's why
what you got going on. That let me know, bitch, you ain't had a job since the first time you went to Ghana. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
What are you saying? That's why I checked out, bro. Because I'm like, oh, so she sees the niggas getting to the like, y'all was trolling it, but dead ass, she noticed the nigga was getting paid, the nigga was making some money. She was trying to, make sure that like that whole situationship didn't flop, but at the same time, they had like the goofiest boundaries, clearly weren't getting along, lack of interest, all these other things. Time wasn't working. Man, that shit was chopped. It's cool.